Hello loves, and welcome to the channel. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a high priestess. If this has found you, it obviously found you for a spiritual reason, for guidance, for confirmation, whatever it is. So if you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you guys returning, welcome back. Okay, so this is a message for the Divine Masculine Collective. You know, I'm getting a lot of messages in regards to the Divine Masculines. The Divine Masculine energies are coming through so strongly. And, you know, typically I channel a lot of messages here that is, you know, basically pulling on the Divine Masculines to bring, you know, validation, confirmation, etc. for the Divine Feminine, right? But masculines, they are rising very powerfully. If you're watching this, you're either a Divine Feminine watching, tuning in to see what's up with your Divine Masculine counterpart. You know, we don't just have one soulmate. We come here with soul groups, soul pods. We have soul family, both romantic and platonic, okay? If you are a twin flame or a twin soul, we'll say twin soul, you have been a twin soul since the beginning of your soul's incarnation. But that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, that is your end all be all. So anyway, so my point of this masculines is that, you know, for most of you guys, like the message here, and I don't know what the title says yet. Of course, you guys already do. But masculines, you guys have risen upon your thrones. Like you guys are awakening in such a powerful way right now. The Divine Feminines have been holding space collectively as the masculines awaken, as they rediscover themselves, as they heal. Feminine has been also doing the same, okay? So many of you guys tuning in, you feel this or you know this or you have witnessed this within your Divine Feminine, the one who activated you or you activated one another. You know, these are very powerful soul connections. And if you're here watching this, it means that you are a very powerful soul upon earth, okay? You'll hear a lot of different things, of course, like the chosen ones, things like that, right? But it wasn't like God just single-handedly was like, okay, you go, not you, you're good, not you. Okay, there's no popularity list of souls, right? But the souls that are here, i.e. you, who I'm speaking to, you are some of the most ancient, evolved, ascended, mastered souls, you know, throughout the multiverses, essentially, because Earth is like the paradiso, okay? Like Earth is the paradise, the playground. It's like the planet that many souls through the multiverses and different star races, like they would, like there are souls lined up, okay, to come here to Earth. Like they would gladly come, they would gladly take any of our places. So we are like the souls, and that's why it's called chosen. So like I said, it's not like God just like sat, like, you know, it's not like, right? It was like a popularity thing. You can go, you're cool, not you. It's more like we stepped up. We were the volunteer souls, the brave souls to come here and to face and heal and do the work that we came here to do. And masculine, you guys are doing this, okay? You guys are doing this in such a strong way. I'm actually going to start with, we're going to get the tea here. We're going to see kind of like what's going on with you guys. For many of the Divine Masculines, you guys know, you guys have been moving through, you know, what we call like dark night of the soul. We don't just have one dark night of the soul. We usually have one initial one that's like pretty grueling, you know. A lot of the times it doesn't have to be, it could even be more subtle dark nights or whatever, moving through shadow periods. But a lot of you guys, like you've really been surrendering and you've been releasing and healing like your distorted ego. You've been releasing and surrendering control. Where am I trying to control things? Where am I trying to, and you know, the masculine energy is, it is that. It's Emperor energy. It's Mars energy. It's, you guys are very action oriented. You're very goal and purpose driven. You know, you guys are very strategic. you plan, you know, your the providers, you know, like, you know, especially like men have really, throughout, you know, conditioning and generational patterning in history, men are the hunters and gatherers, and women, you know, they are the ones that oversee the homestead. They cook what the man brings home from the hunt, the woman prepares and cooks, and you know, takes, you know, and you know, covers the children and the family and the home and all that, right? You know, and I'm not saying that's not the case, like that's not going to happen between you and your feminine, but you know, masculine, that your divine feminine, just like you, she or he is super powerful. And you know, it's because these are energies. We all embody the yin and the yang. We all embody the masculine and feminine polarities within, right? But you've been operating in your wounded masculine, where you've been in just like survival mode. You were completely disconnected from like your true heart, and your heart chakra was closed and blocked. Okay. And that's what your divine feminine activated. So your life completely changed since you crossed paths with this person. For a lot of you guys, I know masculine energies here. Of course, we have divine masculine women within these connections. So like you might be very divine feminine energy in a lot of different areas of your life, but when it comes to love or divine union and that energy, you know what I mean, or that connection, you're blocked and you're more in the survival, disconnected from the heart, emotions. You know, maybe you don't really cry a whole lot, or it's been a long time, or even maybe years since you've last shed tears or cried. Or like it's like only like really big, like life altering things make you cry. Like that's really the only time you maybe purge emotionally, or you know what I mean, shed tears. But you become so much more emotional through your awakening, through your ascension. Your divine feminine has been single-handedly like just mirroring to you, basically reflecting to you. I just saw 7-11, so 7-11, those could be like special numbers, dates, or you could be seeing those a lot, you know, 7-7, 7-7-7, 11-11, 1-1-1, or you're seeing them together. I also just saw 7-23, July 23rd, July 11th. Those could be dates as well for you. And what I'm receiving, divine masculine, is that the universe and spirit, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones on the other side, you know, your, you know, loved ones in spirit. So let's say you have a good friend who passed over, or you have grandparents in the spiritual realm that you love, or that, you know, you were close to, even if you weren't close with them, or parent, you know what I mean? These are your spiritual guardians. These are your spiritual angels, guys, right? Along with archangels and your guardian angel, and like, you know, other multidimensional ethereal beings, right? Masculines, you guys have surrendered, and you've really realized, I live out in the farmland and in the country, so this might be confirmation or just like resonant for some of you masculines out there. But a side-by-side just like flew by in front of my house, you know, like it's like a I don't want to call it like a motorized car. It's like a, you know what I mean, but kind of, right? It's like in between, right? Like whatever, like a golf cart and like a Honda Odyssey or something like that. But anyway, so you might have a side-by-side, or maybe that's something that like you drive around for work, or when you're at work, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's okay. So it might just be a thing. Maybe you have special memories of you and your divine feminine. Maybe you took them on a special side-by-side trip or ride, you know what I mean? Anyways, it was also going very fast. And they're having fun, because that's what they do. They zip around the farmlands, you know, and they just have fun, you know, and they go in groups. You'll see like 6 side-by-sides all racing together, driving together out here. And it's a lot of fun. If you've ever been on a side-by-side, or that's something you enjoy, like they're hella fun. Okay. Like they are, right? It's like an off-road car, you know what I mean? Like you can off-road, you can on-road. But anyways, it was going fast, and I do feel that, divine masculine. I feel that you guys are really feeling this inner call and pull, like whatever you guys are doing. So I just did a reading yesterday for the feminine about masculine, and what masculine was kind of going through, and what's kind of going on in their life. And the message that came through was Divine Masculine's life is under construction. It's like a construction zone. It's like when a house is being renovated and there's like plastic everywhere and tarps and heavy, you know, power tools and paint cans and like, you know, I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. It's like that. Okay, so some of you guys, you could literally be like, new year, new me. You could be like, you know, you guys have been rediscovering like lost parts of yourself. You guys are calling back old parts of yourself. But you guys have also been changing. You've been shifting. And again, everything that like you've been moving through, every kind of like hardship, lesson, loss, stress, anxiety, worry, whatever it is, even like the good moments that you guys have been experiencing over however long since you've been in a separation, 3D separation from this divine feminine, everything always circles back and magnetizes back to her or him. But I know for a lot of you guys, you know, I have a lot of divine feminine women on my channel for sure. Okay, because I can see the statistics of the channel. But definitely divine feminine masculine men who are just the divine feminine in these connections. Now I remember why I was saying that. Oh, because you're being magnetized back to the feminine, to the Empress, to the High Priestess. You know, you guys are really surrendering the control of the 3D world, you know what I mean? Where you, just like all of us before our spiritual awakening, and our awakening is not something that it's not like religion or, you know, whatever. It's like, it's a happens to us on a soul level, and it's predestined, determined from when we incarnated. We knew when we were going to awaken, we knew every single thing. We chose our parents, we chose our, you know, where we were going to live, you know, we knew everything, our name, like everything, right? And we knew at some point we were going to awaken after trials and tribulations in life. For a lot of you divine masculines, you know, you've experienced a lot of wounding in your heart, which is why you became so disconnected from it, even from a young age, especially if you're a man. You know, little boys, right? Like their fathers, so many. And, you know, it was like the same thing in my family too. You know, my dad is real macho and tough and Mexican and, you know, like a tough guy, and like he's that warrior energy and, you know, like that, but also very much in the, you know, he's got such a big heart, you know, and all the things, but he's very disconnected from his true heart, his heart chakra. And that's how a lot of fathers are. So like growing up, you know, it's like, you know, like when my brothers would get hurt or cry, of course there'd be like, are you okay? But it was always like, you know, basically like the macho aspect being pushed upon them, projected upon them at a young age of, you know, are you a big boy? Are you a little boy? You know, are you a little girl? You know what I mean? We don't cry. Get up. It's okay. Shake it off. Shake it off. You're okay. You're fine. Don't cry. You know, yeah, you're not a baby. It's like that, you know, and a lot of parents don't mean anything by it, especially fathers. They're doing it in a sense to them, like this is what my father and my father's father said to me, and you know, I grew up just fine, and this is what fathers and sons do, and right. So you guys catch my drift, right? So for a lot of you masculines out there, you know, and feminine, if you're watching this, then you are seeing and getting confirmation about what it is that your masculines have been through on some level, right? And how the divine feminines have their trials and tribulations, especially too, but like masculines, like you guys have had it so rough, so difficult. And that's why, you know, you guys end up, you know, giving energy to women or to people, we'll say, that stroke your ego, they feed your ego. You know what I mean? You trauma bond with people. It's like, oh, like, you had a screwed up childhood and you have abandonment wounds and you've been divorced and you have a failed marriage and, you know, and you like to drink alcohol all the time and get drunk, and me too, you know, like, oh my God, we have so much in common. We must be soulmates. This is match made in heaven. You were numbing your pain and the voids within your heart space. Instead of healing it, you were numbing it. Instead of healing it, you were putting the band-aids over it, right? You were carpet sweeping, you were in survival mode, and now you're in more of that energy of, you know what, I don't just want to endure life. I want to enjoy life. I want to live life. I want to be happy. And your divine feminine, like I said, has been reflecting that to you, what it looks like to choose yourself, and you know that it's okay to do that with love. It's not like you're you know what I mean? It's okay to surrender and release the judgments of other people's other people's opinions about you are none of your fucking business. But divine masculines, you guys are such like protector, like provider, like you don't like drama either, you know what I mean? Like for so many of you guys, it's like the drama is very triggering. You have you've had a neediness within yourself, a wound within yourself. So like when you partner up with a karmic person or connection where that person is also very codependent and very needy, you have a difficult time with that because you guys are like battling each other with, you know, you don't show me enough affection, and it's very imbalanced. We'll just say that, right? So it's like, you know, you don't tell me you love me enough, and you don't show me affection anymore, and you used to call me beautiful, and you used to give me compliments, and you don't compliment me enough, and no. There's always this like, I need from you, I need from you, I need from you because I'm not whole within. And then same thing with you, masculine, with your partners in the past and as of right now, because your lives are under construction. I just saw 1616. That's 7-7, by the way. So there's something about very spiritual energy flowing through you guys. You're very connected to your higher self, your soul. Your hearts are open. You're wanting like just more for yourselves. You're feeling that like energy of like, I am deserving. This is what I deserve. I deserve love too, like true love. I deserve true happiness. I'm craving soul connection and depth. You know, I've done the shallow, I've done the artificial, I've done the surface level shit. My soul is calling me to more now. Okay, so let's just see what comes out for you guys. If you are new here, yeah, look at side piece. So masculines, you're getting rid of the mistresses, you're getting rid of the side pieces. You don't need to be texting with multiple women or people to, you know, stroke your ego. Like I said earlier, like you're done with all that. The stuff that used to really just like, I said, it used to bring you like comfort or peace, or, you know, you felt in control. Like with this type of energy, you were in control. You're in control, right? Because you're used to maybe, it's very, right, we call it like King of Wands energy, where it's like for many of you tuning in, especially if you're a man watching this, if you're a woman, same thing, but catch my drift. As a man, you're more than likely, like you've always, people view you, this is how people view you. It doesn't mean this is how you are, because we know the truth, right? This is what you've been struggling with inside. But like people see you as very secure, you're charismatic, you've got a lot of charisma. It's like, you know, you're more than likely like the person, like you walk into like a party, a gathering of people and like friends, and everyone kind of gravitates to you. You're always kind of like the center, and like people always, do you know what I mean? Very funny, good personality, handsome as all heck, you know, very good looking. You carry the way you carry yourself, you know, for a lot of you guys, you're used to having like a women just kind of fall at your feet and just kind of, right? Okay, what low hanging fruit. You didn't really have to ever put too much work into things. And the only time you have put work into things, masculine, is when you've been in karmic connections. And it's like when they become tumultuous, when they become so toxic. And then it's like a constant like survival between the two of you guys every day, right? Okay, that's what you've ascended beyond. You have closed out, or you're closing out right this very moment, divine masculine. So I am your earth angel here. I am your messenger. Your spiritual guide in this moment, where I'm telling you, you're right on track. You're not crazy. You just are moving through the same thing that your divine feminine has been moving in their own journey in life as well. And you are now mirroring, you're reflecting that back. And it's beautiful. And you're feeling a huge call and a pull, you have been for so long, to reach out to your divine feminine, to create balance, to restore harmony. And that is not you just being crazy. There's a side by side again. I think it was the same one. You want to be side by side with your divine feminine. You're done with the mistresses, with the side pieces, with the easiness, with the low hanging fruit. You're done with the mundane where just nothing changes. It's like Groundhog Day, you know, the movie with Bill Murray. Right? It's just like every day, it's just like Groundhog Day, every day, Groundhog Day, Groundhog Day. The other woman and secret hookup, flirting with others. For some of you masculines, you know, you could be, because a lot of you guys are going through karmic endings right now, marriages, engagements, partnerships, boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend, I don't know. But anyways, that stuff doesn't matter. It's about the message here, right? It's just the fact that you guys are done. You're done, ski, okay? Bottom of the deck is gossip, spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image and making you the fool. Okay, so it's drama, it's gossip. So like what I'm also getting is like, you know, that's something that's been an insecurity. Like you really worry, you've really worried. And it's controlled you. It's controlled your choices in life a lot of the ways. Like you worry about what your father's going to say or your mother's going to say, or what, you know, will your family accept this, or what will your family judge, or will this fit into your family dynamic? Or, you know, it's very like breaking the generational curses and patterns. You're doing things differently. You're rising into a space where you're like, you know what? I don't care. I don't give a shit what anyone says about me or my life or my choices. I've been living my life caring about that stuff, and it has not served me. And I'm seeing with my third eye. I'm seeing with my heart. I'm seeing the truth of it all, and that stuff doesn't matter. I can't believe I let that stuff hold me back or influence me in such a big way my whole life. You're taking all, so you're not worried about what people say, okay, if they spread rumors, if they talk shit. Like your choices, it's your life, and you're gonna do what you want, and it's empowerment. It's your solar plexus, mi amors. You guys are taking your power back from all the things that have been draining it from you. You're taking it back, and you're being the warriors and the emperors that you came here to be. Okay, soulmates, the one. So for a lot of you guys, it's just, again, it's like drama, gossipy, petty, you know, low-hanging fruit, comfort zone, soul connections. But this is about your soulmate. This is about your divine feminine, how you feel towards your feminine, okay, towards your empress. You feel this person as the one. You feel the deep love. You feel the spiritual connection, and you see them as a life partner. 2222 on the timer. Okay, you've been going through extreme, harsh endings. People may even be talking about you, gossiping, friends, family, people who are friends, you know, like let's say you're ending a karmic partnership. Your mutual friends and the people that, you know, other couples that you guys are friends with and things like that, they're gossiping or talking. Again, it's like, you know, what happened and what's going on, and you guys are so good for each other and you can get through this, and people are sticking their nose in where it doesn't belong, trying to give you their 2 pennies, you know what I mean? And you're like, I'm good. You used to let that stuff deter you because, again, you were very shut down from and disconnected from your true higher self and soul, which is the same thing. Now you're not. You're done. You're making extreme choices, and you guys are moving fast like the side-by-side, fast like the wind when the wind is blowing fast. Okay. Okay. You have this beautiful soul connection with someone that you have been having to feel, or you have made yourself in this energy feel like they're forbidden, they're off limits, they won't want me. You've been telling yourself all these things to like keep yourself in the comfort zone and in those cycles. But your higher self was like, no. Your soul was like, no. Your true heart was like, no. This is not forbidden for you. And that's what you are now, again, surrendering to. It's not forbidden. This is not some far off, vast, you know, dream that could never come true. That's just my ego. That's just my fear and my ego brain and my logical brain trying to keep me stuck and safe, quote safe. Your brain is always going to try to keep you safe and in comfort zones. It's a protective mechanism. It just is what it is. But we are the masters of our mind instead. But you know what I mean? So you're mastering your mind. You're shifting the subconscious programming. You're changing a lot of things that have been controlling you and literally manifesting your life in 3D reality. You guys are done with that. Okay? For some of you divine masculines, you know your divine feminine is a high priestess, right? Much like myself, okay? And it's different, okay? It's not, it's something that, right? We're spiritual, we're in tune, we're psychic, we're seers, we use divination, you know, we connect with the elements, the wind speaks to us, the trees speak to us, the animals speak to us, right? And your divine feminine is the same way, okay, on so many levels. And you know this about her or him, right? That is something that, because it was so different, you judged it. And I know you guys didn't mean to judge it, but you did. You didn't see how this person, so different, would fit into your family, your circle, your group, because they were so different. But now you see, my loves, that different, that unique, that star-like quality and energy and essence is exactly what you need. It's medicine for you, for your soul. All right, so let's wrap this up. So your divine feminine no longer feels forbidden for you to move forward towards. Okay, I'm seeing masculines, you guys writing out messages and then deleting them, and I'm seeing at least for 6 months or a year. Many of you guys have really wanted to speak with your feminine for that long, but something inside of you, your higher self, told you no, it's not the time. Okay, you gotta handle this stuff and move through this stuff before, right, you can get to the other stuff. The only way out is through. And there's been a lot of fear around the out, but now you're done, you're out. Marriages, out. Karmic partnerships, I'm done, I'm out. You're handling business and you're aligning yourself to your true soul path and your destiny. And yes, this is all 1000% real, right? Twin flames, absolutely real, right? Soul connections, absolutely real. The universal magic, absolutely real. Holding on, clinging, can't let go, anxiety, the obsession. This is like devil energy too, but it's just more of like, it's the obsessive side of the devil energy. I'm speaking of the devil, so Capricorn energy. But this is that, like, I can't let you go. I'm holding on, I can't let you go. You have felt like this forbidden fruit to me, okay? But like, no more, no more, no more. I've been keeping things inside, not opening up. I've been swimming through the illusions, you know. I've been, you know, falsifying my reality in my life through, you know, with my unhappy family dynamics. There's been a lot of secrets and things going on behind closed doors with my spouse, with my partner, with my family, you know, just drama, whatever, right? A lot of you masculines, you've been holding so much inside and back because of your kids, because of family stuff. Okay, but again, self-love means no more self-sacrifice in these regards. You're seeing divine masculines that, let's say you are a single parent, father or mother, or you have children. Maybe you were with someone, you know, and you thought, oh, they're a good, you know, they cook and they clean and they're, you know, Susie homemaker and they're great with the children, but our relationship is toxic as fuck. You know what I mean? But you just like, were like, you know, but whatever, they're good in these ways. You know what I mean? You were settling and you're no longer settling. Just like divine feminine, no longer settling. You see one red flag, you've seen them all. That's all you need to see is one red flag, and that's it. Okay. There is an extreme sexual energy connection right now vibrating between you and your divine feminine. So you're having a lot of, you guys are connecting in the astral, in the higher realms, the fifth dimension, when you guys are asleep. Okay, so you may be perceiving it as dreams of your feminine, or, you know, but there's a lot of like connecting. You guys are talking, you guys are really sharing, especially you masculine, you know, but that's where you guys are, you know, in full union. As above, so below, right? Everything manifests from the 5D to the 3D. So right now it's about you feeling that soul call because of the 5D connection and because of the passion, the love, the emotions, the need to just know. You guys just feel like you need to know you know, like all the signs and everything you've been witnessing and seeing. And, you know, maybe your feminine, you know, has a social media presence or is an online presence. Maybe they do something like what I do for a living, or they have a podcast. You know, your feminine's heart is open. And that's what I want to pull on before we go, just real fast. So masculines, you should be so like just proud of yourselves, okay? The people around you, I don't care if it's your best friend, your sister, your brother, your mother, okay? They're not going to understand. See, your feminine knows that you've been keeping an eye. They feel your energy. They also watch readings. They know that you've been watching them, and they're not mad at it. You know what I mean? Like, they're, for the feminines that I'm tuning in for, and for you guys, your feminine is their heart is wide open for you to communicate, okay? You have nothing to fear from your true divine empress, high priestess feminine. Their heart is open and always will be to receive you. Whether you guys end up together or not, that's something different entirely, but that's a good way to begin, right? 8 of Wands. I just said as above, so below. This is about things flying from the 5D down onto the earth. There could be something about farmland, country. I think there's like, these are sheep. Okay, you are being the lion and you are not being the sheep. Okay, but this is about passionate communication. It's communication. It could also indicate like flight, airplanes, travel, long distance, like messages coming in from a distance. They know that you are, you know, a lot of your feminines, they've already had visions. They also know about the astral experiences, the dreams. Your feminine is getting all the messages too. So it's like, you know, and I think a lot of you guys know that, and that's a part of why you're kind of fearful. But this right now with Temperance, this is divine timing. This is the angels backing this up and guiding this and guiding you and your divine feminine. This is healing. It's patience. You've had to learn a lot of patience. Temperance, you've had to temper your passion. You've had to temper your heart. You've had to temper, you know, your anger and just all the stuff maybe you're dealing with over here. You know, you've had a lot going on, divine masculine. Okay, you've been weighing things out. You are no longer giving to people that just take. They want your money. They want your money. They want your time. They want your time. They want your money. They want your, you know what I mean? And I get that for a lot of you masculines. You feel that you are meant to be the provider, but it's just like, I don't know. There's like gold digger, like manipulative, like, you know, people who have agendas, you know, like they want you because of your money. What I'm seeing specifically for a lot of you masculines out there is like you asking yourselves this question: would they still want me if I was dead broke? Would they still want me and love me this much if I had zero money in my bank account or a penny to my name? And the answer is no, you know it. But with your divine feminine is abundant. Your divine feminine gives to themselves. Your divine feminine is in a receiving energy where they are blessed, they're abundant, it's harvest. They've been doing all kinds of work, right? You're seeing where you want to give your time and your energy. This is reciprocity. This is balanced, equal give and take. Okay, this is balance. Your divine feminine has reflected harmony and love and balance and healing and all the things to you. Balance. What the did I just say? The Justice Scales, Major Arcana, Libra showing up. Sagittarius, Libra for Major Arcanas. We have the earth signs, fire signs, air signs. I just said balance, and we have the yin and the yang. This could be, again, twin flame confirmation. You guys balance one another. You guys are healing and medicine for one another. It's everything. These are divine counterpart unions, and you guys feel that, divine masculines. This is, I'm no longer blinded. The scales are balancing. I'm fulfilling soul contracts. I'm leaving behind karmic situations, therefore bringing balance to my karmic board and my karma. So you're healing the negative karma and balancing things out. So your scales aren't like this: negative karma heavy, good karma light. You've been balancing through all this work, and now the scales are balanced enough where you can come into full union with your feminine. This is a time of karmic justice for you, mi amors. The more work you do and the more you align with your heart and your soul and the messages of the spiritual guidance in these readings, the more blessed you're gonna be. You guys are a power couple, honeys. Look at, you can't make this up. Balance, sacred divine union, partnership, an angelic connection. You guys are earth angels. You guys are both star seeds. For a lot of you guys, look at that. Masculine, your fish wants to jump into her cup. This is your sign. Do it. If your heart is telling you to, your intuition is telling you to, and this is coming through, do it. You guys are, look at this, 2 of Cups with the 6 of Cups, past life soulmate. For some of you guys, masculine, you're fantasizing and manifesting. You're seeing your feminine, if this is man and woman, you're seeing your feminine as pregnant, as the mother. You're seeing and fantasizing about having a home, a life, children, you know, all the things together. This is a very powerful sacred soul connection. It's either twin souls, twin flame, right? Or a very beautiful past life soul connection where you guys have had so many past lives together. So this is what I've got for you, mi amors. This is your confirmation. You guys are on the right path. You're doing all the things, okay? Let's end with an angel message. So this is what I've got for you guys. If you guys want to connect with me and work with me one-on-one through a psychic mediumship general reading, I also do past life Akashic record readings. I do quantum healing sessions. I do a 1-hour goddess channeling with Goddess Isis and Mary Magdalene and any other spiritual energies that want to come through. So there's a lot there. And then also, we're going to be doing our 14th Quantum Healing and Activation Workshop this Saturday, 1/1/1, January 11th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tickets are $44 USD. It is over Zoom. It's recorded. So if you can't make the live, which a lot of people can't because of like time zones or this or that or the other, the recording is just as powerful because it's on a quantum level. So whenever you tune in, you're there with us in real time. This one, we are traveling to Avalon, the Mists of Avalon, the Isle of Avalon, which is modern day Glastonbury. And this one is activation of the, I'm hearing the Scarlet Codes. So definitely some Magdalene energy coming through with this one. Wow. But activating the High Priestess within, the High Priest within, and the Magician within. And also bringing awareness and bringing healing and removal of blockages, etc. around fears, subconscious blocks that connect to these wounds that you're ready to release. Okay. So anyways, so if you feel called and you want to astral travel with us to Avalon, we would love to have you. Just send me an email, letting me know, that you're interested, and then we will get you set up. Okay. So here we go, guys. All right. Oops. I forgot I already had one. Okay. So the card that flew out was the rainbow. So you guys, Divine Masculine, you guys could be seeing a lot of rainbows. There is such a powerful alignment. The stars aligning between you and your feminine, okay? And it's about you taking this leap of faith, okay, into the feminine's cup. You are a jewel. Even though you may not see it, masculine, even in the darkest of times, you shine eternally bright. This is how your feminine sees you too, by the way. It's unconditional love in these connections. So your feminine loves you. They're your biggest mistakes, regrets, the worst things you feel like, that you beat yourself up over. Your feminine will have compassion and love and empathy around these things and not judge you for them. For your feminine knows that we all come here with so much karma and baggage. Your feminine understands. And that's why, again, it's such a safe space that you feel it's like coming home. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. See, trust and follow your dreams. Part of your dreams and what you're dreaming of is this. Okay, relax. So this is just like, there's plenty of time to do all the things. Relax, really just honor like all the shit that you've just been through, everything that you are ascending and expanding beyond. Like, honor yourself, be gentle with yourself. That's basically this message. And then blessings. So it says, okay, so look at this. I love it. The rainbow and then blessings. Love, light, blessings. Through this card, you are being showered with angelic light. Also, Divine Masculine, you're feminine. I know many feminines They're constantly sending you healing light, love, waves of, you know, protection, compassion. So you might also feel them a lot, like on that level too. Accept the blessings about to come your way and know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. You are being lovingly guided along a golden path, a magical journey through which you shall discover your true essence, the infinite and eternal you. Congratulations. Wow. This is a huge milestone in your life. Huge. This is a pivotal turning point for both you and feminine. So anyways, loves, I love you, love you, love you. Thank you again, mi amors. Divine masculines, you are so safe and welcome here. We honor you. So proud of you, just like the divine feminine. And yeah, it's time. So absolutely, if you're feeling called and guided, send the message, send, you know, call, send the text, the DM, the email, whatever it is. Divine feminine's heart is open, and the rainbow union between the two of you guys is meant to happen. So I love you.